Welcome to Snack. Today, we are talking about pricing. I'm gonna go over with you guys the most common ways that event planners price, and then the ones that I prefer. Pricing your design, pricing your events. This, I am not gonna lie, I still struggle with. First, there is an hourly rate. Second, you can do a flat fee, which I like. And then third, you can do a percentage. So a management fee. Hourly. The reason why this is so hard is because if you're anything like me, I am a bit of a perfectionist, and I think if you're in design, you are all a bit of perfectionists. So if I'm breaking down, let's say, legitimately working on an event for 300 hours, if you're charging $100 an hour, that's a lot of money. And you might not be able to justify to your clients some of those hours you were putting in because you're crazy and you're making sure everything is so amazing, which you need to be doing. So yes, it's hard to justify sometimes breaking down hours. Just depends again on your event, and you will learn these things as you do your events. Second is going to be a flat rate. So depending on amount of guests at your event and the scope of work after you have your consultation, you can create a flat rate for your client. Because we do graphic design, we will have our flat rate for our event design and planning, and then we will charge hourly, our hourly packages for our graphic design. The third one is gonna be your management fees. So there could be times where you have clients that are just asking you to outsource things for them. So for things like that, I'll always charge a percentage. So like a management fee for reaching out to the vendors, for booking it, for organizing the scheduling, there's a management fee there. Sometimes it could be a smaller event, so the percentage may not work as good for the amount of work you're putting into it, the amount of hours, so you charge a flat fee. There's planners also that do combinations. So I've also had a flat fee, but if things change last minute, I start charging hourly. Up to you, find what works best for you through your experience, but know your value. I have to say that, know your value. At first, obviously, grinding, hustling, you're gonna have to do things for a little bit cheaper. But when you get experience and you have a good portfolio and you've built your reputation, you need to make sure you're charging accordingly to your value and not devaluing your services. You can research competition, find out what they're charging, talk to some fellow planner friends, and see what they're charging. When it comes to charging, I would say you're gonna be basing your fees off of number one, experience, how good you are, what you bring to the table. Education. I'm not saying you need degree after degree after degree, but having courses under your belt, keeping up with technology, keeping up with any sort of, I don't like the word trends, but things that are going on around you. Education is a big thing. So depending on all that is how you're gonna come up with whatever fee you have come up with. You know your value. What do you have over another planner that someone, like you might get a client asking that. Why am I paying you this much money when this person's charging me this much? You need to be able to answer that. You're worth it. You're worth it. And show them your portfolio. It should speak for itself. So I guess as a beginner, you can look at what competitors are charging, but you need to understand how long they've been around, right? Like how long they've been doing events. If you're starting this year and you're comparing yourself to someone that's been in the industry for 10, you cannot be charging that much. You're going to have to start somewhere. You're going to have to put in the time. Even I remember doing some hustling and doing so many things for free. What's that phrase? Fake it till you make it. I don't like to say it, but that's how you learn. I learn best when I get thrown into situations. I took on anything and everything that I could so that I could find out what I liked doing best, what avenues worked for me and my company and my team. Like friends and family, sure, dabble in it, do things for free, learn from there. Charge what you feel you need to, but do a little bit of research to make sure that you're not charging as much as somebody that has been doing this forever. That's it on pricing. Short and sweet. If you have questions, feel free to ask. Hopefully I can answer them. But hopefully that helped a little bit with pricing. Thanks for stopping by.